Why wasn't Tom Hiddleston even supposed to play Loki? What connection does he share with his co-star, Gugu Mbatha-Raw? And what about Owen Wilson's personal life makes us want to see a movie about him? Hi, I'm Dylan. Let's find out. Tom Hiddleston.
Oh my god. Oh, smell that?
Me smelling it.
This man managed to portray Loki so perfectly that he became a favorite MCU villain and hero at the same time. So it's hard to believe now that Tom was supposed to play a different character.
And one of the things I was auditioning for was Thor, and they were auditioning the title role, and I was up for Thor, and people know that.
He initially auditioned for the role of Thor. I'm tall and blonde and classically trained, and that seemed to be the mold for what Thor was. He was to be a classical character, the actor shared. But soon, the Thor director Kenneth Branagh realized that Tom was a much better Loki. That's how Hiddleston became the god of mischief we all know and love.
How?
And you know what? Even Tom himself didn't expect such an incredible response to his character. It's a constant source of surprise and delight that these films have connected with people, he said. I knew he was a complex figure, intelligent yet vulnerable, angry and lost and broken and witty. I could never have expected it. And these days, Hiddleston is an expert in his character. He even taught one of his co-stars about Loki because the guy had never read the comics. Keep watching to learn more about that. Tom was certainly excited to return to his beloved character. He knew for quite a while that there was going to be a Loki series. But staying loyal to Marvel Studios, he never shared anything. Well, his name might be Tom, but he's no Tom Holland, who's famous for giving spoilers about his movies.
Is as absurd as it sounds.
Anyway, one more thing you probably want to know about Hiddleston is whether he's dating anyone. Well, he dated actress Susanna Fielding for 3 years. Then he was in a relationship with Taylor Swift for a few months. And these days, he's reportedly quite serious with actress Zawe Ashton. You can see her in the comedy drama shows Fresh Meat and Not Safe for Work. And she also recently joined the cast of Captain Marvel 2. A source close to Tom revealed that he's seriously in love with Zawe, but he wants to keep their relationship under wraps for as long as possible. After seeing how the details of his romance with Swift were revealed in the media, it's easy to understand his need for privacy. And if he's happy with Zawe, we're happy for him. Richard E. Grant. Undoubtedly, this man is one of the most exciting additions to the Loki series cast. After all, you've probably seen him in so many projects before. Bram Stoker's Dracula, The Iron Lady, Logan, and Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker are only a few examples. And he also appeared in 3 episodes of Game of Thrones. Grant's role in Loki is still covered in mystery. All we know for sure is that he's a costumed character. But you know those sneaky fans, they can't stop speculating on who exactly he could be. And they also have a particular theory. They say that Richard E. Grant could be playing the old Loki. That's right, he might be an older version of the main character appearing in one of the alternate universes. This fan theory actually has a point. I mean, did you notice how eerily similar Grant and Tom Hiddleston look? But we're yet to find out if the theory is correct or if Grant will just play an antagonist or someone else. And while it's all shrouded in secrecy, the actor himself is enjoying a blissful life with his wife, voice coach Joan Washington. They met through work when Richard needed Joan's help learning a Belfast accent. At the time, she was married to someone else, but that marriage was already falling apart. Richard and Joan got along instantly and fell in love, and she soon divorced her first husband to marry him. They've been together for almost 4 decades and have a daughter and a son. How wonderful. Gugu Mbatha-Raw. This actress's character has been revealed to be Ravonna Lexis Renslayer. In the comics, she's a woman of extraordinary intellect and a great fighter. And in the series, she's also going to be a judge for the Time Variance Authority. Although Gugu Mbatha-Raw has never been an MCU nerd, she was happy to join the franchise.
Yeah, I was just so thrilled to be a part of it.
After all, she's known Tom Hiddleston for quite a long time. They went to drama school together. And when he was working on the first Thor, she was at the same studio doing a pilot for Undercovers. I remember him telling me about this experience of this new movie that he was doing, Gugu recalled. Her experience working on Loki was also pretty exciting. But for now, she can't share anything about it. All Mbatha-Raw can say in an interview was that we'll see Loki growing as a person. It goes to other places, and you get to see that character mature in a different way, the actress shared. It's gonna be exciting for the fans to really see Tom and that character take the center of the story. I'm pretty sure that it's gonna be exciting to see not only Tom, but also her badass character. Gugu is a brilliant actress who became famous after appearing in Doctor Who, as well as Miss Sloane, Beauty and the Beast, and The Morning Show. but her personal life is a closed book. Mbatha-Raw tends to keep her partners away from the spotlight, but we know that in the past she's dated actor Harry Lloyd, known for being in Doctor Who, Manhattan, and Game of Thrones. They were even engaged, but it didn't work out. Ever since then, rumors about Gugu dating anyone else have not been confirmed, so looks like she's focusing on her career. Sophia Di Martino. This young actress has worked chiefly on TV. For a few seasons, she was part of the regular cast of Casualty, the longest-running emergency medical drama series ever. And Sophia also appeared in Into the Badlands, Midsomer Murders, and many other British and American projects. Soon, we'll see her in Loki. Her role appears to be important, and it's even rumored that she will play Lady Loki, a kind of a female incarnation of the god of mischief. But it's all up in the air since no details have been disclosed about her character so far. And still, we did get a glimpse of Di Martino in the new Loki trailer, or at least some fans think so. I'm talking about this blink and you miss it moment. Although a lot of MCU fans think that it's the Black Widow sitting alongside Loki. She does look a bit familiar, but what if it's someone else? It could easily be Sophia as Lady Loki because she was previously spotted on the set sporting a similar hairstyle and wearing a costume identical to the God of Mischiefs. Did you catch this moment in the trailer? Who do you think it is? Black Widow or a totally new heroine? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Anyway, Sophia Di Martino seems just as mysterious as her character. There's no information about her personal life or relationship status. And all we see from her Instagram is that she's an avid BLM supporter, and she also recently made her directorial debut with a short film, Scrubber. Hopefully, we'll get to learn more about Sophia as she becomes more famous. Owen Wilson. He's going to appear as Mobius M. Mobius in the Loki series. And the only thing we know about him is that he works for a fictional organization called Time Variance Authority and hires Loki for a pretty specific job. When Wilson joined the cast, he knew nothing about Marvel Comics, so he had to get a crash course from Tom Hiddleston. The Loki actor helped Owen catch up on all the MCU events that were important to the series.
They were almost like kind of the Loki lectures. And so he, for a couple days, kind of walked me through everything.
He even showed Owen certain clips from the movies and explained how they all tied into the story. He would describe his character. It was useful for me because my character Mobius in Loki is kind of interviewing him at some point, Wilson shared. I'm sure that he appreciated Tom's help a lot. And it's pretty exciting to hear that Wilson's character will interview Loki in the series. It'll probably be exciting and funny. After all, we know that Wilson is capable of making people laugh. Remember his roles in Shanghai Noon, Starsky and Hutch, Wedding Crashers, The Grand Budapest Hotel, and many other hilarious comedies? And he's also co-starred with Tom Hiddleston before in Midnight in Paris. When he's not acting, Owen tends to have quite complicated relationships. He's dated multiple women, many of whom are celebrities. Kate Hudson, Sheryl Crow, and maybe even Demi Moore are among his exes. The actor has 3 kids, and all of them are from different women. Wilson had his 3rd daughter with his ex-girlfriend, businesswoman Veronique Vongsvaratis. And that ex-girlfriend says that the actor has never even met his baby girl. Owen has actively avoided Veronique, so much so that he even changed his phone number. Whoa, looks like all these aspects of Wilson's personal life is enough to make a movie about him, don't you think? And while some filmmakers out there might be thinking about it, let's talk about one more mysterious character from the Loki series. Sasha Lane. Good old Marvel and all the secrets it keeps from us. When it comes to this young lady, there aren't even any theories about whom she might play in the upcoming TV show. But we do know that Sasha Lane isn't that fascinated by comic books in real life. To be honest, it's never really sparked me. I found a couple of graphic novels that were true crime murder mysteries, and that was kind of cool, but I've never really had that kind of an interest in them, the actress once shared. And yet, Lane did play in another series tightly connected to this genre in the past. It was Utopia, a TV show about young adults getting a hold of a cult underground comic book. Another project where you can see Sasha is American Honey, the first movie she's been in that made her famous. If you haven't watched it, go ahead and do it because it has excellent reviews. When it comes to her personal life, Sasha is very private. But we do know that she's gay and that she gave birth to her first child last April. And that's pretty much it. If you liked this video, watch another one we made about the cast of The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. And stay awesome!